Yeah, what's up? Hey, best of both worlds.
Hey.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
You look good. You guys look good.
Thank you for y'all.
I mean, you always do. It's just I just
no.
we can talk about this because I know there was a makeover that happened, but
girl,
yeah,
here
we go.
We'll get to that in a second. But individually, I'm already obsessed with the massive amount of talent you both have. It's Kaylee Crossfire and Kia Rap Princess as best of both worlds.
Yes.
I know, Kaylee, you know me because I was one of the judges for Backline that chose you to be a part of
Yes. You felt the energy. The Capricorn energy.
It's a go.
Oh, goodness. We knew it. It's the Capricorns. And then I know, Kia, you have just been smashing it, an advocate. I'm constantly impressed with what you've been doing. And I'm going to shout out the Game of Life because you did that amongst the backdrop of the protesters here in this moment in time. It's so cool. So the most obvious question I have to ask right away is I need to know, how did this power partnership begin?
The long story or the short condensed?
We'll get the short because I got more questions for you.
Not the lifetime special. Okay. So you know what? Me and Kia had just been on the scene in Milwaukee. I had seen Kia out at so many events, when I was first on the scene kind of doing my thing. And I just reached out to Kia as well as a lot of other female artists from the city. And I asked you guys to get on the track, right? Yeah. So we all Kia and about 4 other female artists, we kind of collaborated on a track called Female Takeover. So that was kind of the start of it, but then Best of Both Worlds occurred shortly after that, just because we were always doing stuff together. Yeah. So we were just let's just do a project.
Yeah, because we just kept running into each other at venues, and we was just our vibe was always there, and we was just you know what, let's do how about we do something? And so there you go, Best of Both Worlds, and we've just been at it ever since.
Yeah. And for me, I see it also as I can tell that there's a real friendship there, which I want to dive into a little bit, which it's so obvious and I love it. And it's the energy that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So just to elevate you two even more, I know you just talked about it, Kaylee, you did the Female Takeover Showcase, and Kia, I know you've been active, a leader in important protests going in this moment, and being an advocate for technology education to create connection, which is super important. So you're both strong advocates for the greater good. And with all that you both do, what has been your experience in being active in this way, in this moment in time? How have you been able to keep moving forward?
Just being responsible with our platforms, being responsible with our voices, knowing when to speak up for certain things, and using our platform to do that. And that's really been elevating us. Just those things that we are more passionate about. We've been putting our passions into those things and staying consistent. And those are our true beliefs, and people can see that it's genuine. Yep. And so those are the things that people relate to, that really just makes them home to us as Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, it's true. And it's so important, and it really makes a difference. I mean, what are you both feeling at this, kind of living through this moment in time in the city of Milwaukee?
You know what? It was very stressful, just learning how to adapt, just being a full-time artist, and kind of the thing that we do, live performances, and how we provide, and for our families and things, with that just being shut off, we had to learn how to channel our creativity in a different way, which is why I started picking up something I was really interested in, fashion, you know what I mean? So now I came out with my own fashion line. That was a way of us kind of keeping our fans engaged, and also being able to support my family as well. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting that. Sis as well have started her own apparel line. And then, a way we've just been kind of trying to keep our fans engaged through our way of doing skits and just fun, little things just to keep our fans with us, because we want people to have something to laugh and, engage with during this time. Yeah. So,
and another thing else that's going on with us being artists and being vocal about certain things that's happening in our reality, in these streets, in our city, everywhere else, those things, just being able to use our platform, as I stated, just going live and talking about certain things that really bother us about those things. You never know who's really paying attention and who you're influencing. And that's one thing that has been very important to us both, just being able to have those other hustles as far as like finding other ways to monetize our art, but also finding other ways to make our voices heard when it needs to be.
Yeah, because you never know at any moment, one thing that you say will strike a chord with someone and they'll be mobilized, which I think is really important, which is why this is important. And I'm glad that you two are here. But you know, we were talking about the friendship too, and I need to go back to it because I feel like it's so obvious. You're more than musical partners. You definitely are friends.
This is big sis all day. Yeah. You know, it started off as a friendship, ended up a sisterhood.
We was just like, we related at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all see us like we're like attached. Seriously.
Like,
we're
seriously.
attached.
It's rare you'll see one and don't see the other, you know, especially like when we're out and about. So like, yeah.
Just good vibes. I'm a person of like just good vibes and great energy. And when I met Kia, immediately I was drawn to her energy, and she just has the most beautiful heart ever. And you know what I'm saying? You do, sis. Like, you know, she just has the most beautiful heart. And I'm like, that's how I am as well. You know what I'm saying? So just being able to connect with someone who's very similar to you, not only just has a good soul and a good spirit, but also has the same drive as you, it was just easy for us to connect. So
yeah. And it's hard to find those connections. I feel that with you guys, definitely. You both are very special people.
Yes.
You might have to fill us in then. Tell me about this Baddie Alert makeover party.
Okay, so see what had happened was
all my life I had to fight. Let's start there. Okay. Everybody knows. Okay. So boom. We was in the parking lot. Kaylee had presented the Baddie Alert. She showed me the single. And then
so Baddie Alert is a single of mine, right?
This is how I got duped.
It's a single of mine. We were just kicking, you know, how we normally kick it. And I told her, I'm like, Kia, you know, you should just, it'll be a cute idea. Let me just make you over. But Kia, you took it far though. You took it far. I was gonna make you over and do a picture. Kia, she did the most. She was like, okay, look, how about this? If you raise some money, I'm gonna do a whole makeover. You can get me together. So we literally started a GoFundMe.
I really didn't think anybody was gonna donate to this fund. No, okay, there was stuff going on. Like, y'all got other stuff to do. You know, there's diapers, there's food. You know, tips to head. You're not thinking about making over me. Who am I?
But what happened was everybody wanted to see Kia get turned into a baddie, right? And they knew I was the right one to do it. Okay. So they donated, our fans and supporters, they wanted to see it and they donated, and we was able to turn Kia into the baddest ever. If y'all didn't see it, y'all gotta go check it out. But yeah, we gave Kia a full makeover, hair, makeup, heels, legs out. Girl, yeah.
Turn me into
I thought it's worth watching. It's incredible. Listeners, check it out. I feel like, I know you were about to have one of your first live performances at Turner Hall, one of the first ever really back. And I'm gutted, of course, that was canceled, but for sure safety is a priority, and hopefully we'll see the show again together. Is there anything you can tell us about like what's in store for the future, or do you want to keep it a secret? Because I was looking forward to it, and I was just curious of the tease, you know?
You know what? We always try to elevate our shows. Every time we always tell ourselves, like, how can we set the bar
a little bit higher? Talking about this yesterday.
Yes,
like,
you know, so whether it just be adding choreography to our sets, you know, just putting on a show though, like an actual production. Like, I think me and Kia are kind of past the just putting on a show. We want to put on a production, okay?
We're past just being at the venue and hey, give you the mic and the DJ. It's like now we're like, if you book the best of both worlds, there's a production behind that. There's dancers, there's, you know, breakdowns, there might be Nakia coming out, you know, there might be a baddie, you know,
a baddie.
We're listening to what people are requesting, you know, especially during this time, we're taking into consideration. So shout out to all our supporters. Y'all have been like awesome. Amazing. Shout out to the Fire Gang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who support Best of Both Worlds, you know, and like all your comments, we read those. We read what our fans are asking from us. And yes, definitely.
So basically what they want to see is they want to see Kia in full baddie mode performing. That's what they want to see. So who to not get the people what they want? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who
knows? Yeah. And this is all because the supporters got her geeked up. Like, okay, help me. Okay, help me.
So I feel from the outside. So you guys have been so active. Do you have any advice for musicians during this period of time, this really like trying time, this uncertain time? Do you have any advice for musicians working through this?
Don't give up. You know, be creative in other ways. Honestly, when all of this stuff happened, I wasn't my most creative when it came to writing, but I channeled that somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? Just so moral of the story is don't give up, keep finding creative ways to, express yourself and to just continue doing what you love to do.
Keep thinking outside
keep a
the
smile
box.
on it, stay positive, manifest what you want.
Stay grateful.
Stay grateful, so
yeah. That's perfect. And for our listeners too, how can they support you?
Well, my music is definitely available on all streaming platforms. You can type in Kia Rap Princess. Kia like the car, but more expensive. Yeah, but no, seriously, guys, like type in Kia Rap Princess on your favorite platform. That you'll find all of my projects and most of my music, all of my music, on most of your favorite platforms. Also, our videos are available on YouTube. You can check our videos out. We'll be having other platforms set up for other things, like as far as the makeover goes as well. So stay tuned for those announcements. Yep. And then
just Kaylee, everybody, like everything's all exclusively on my website. And so if anyone wants to support by buying cool merch, just www.kayleecrossfire.com for merch, for music, for videos, everything could be found on my website. So